So now we'll see about the effect of G6 PD deficiency in RBCs. G6 PD deficiency in RBCs. So this enzyme, that is glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase, it is the rate determining enzyme in pentose phosphate pathway, which is also called as HMP shunt, that is hexose monophosphate shunt. So what happens in pentose phosphate pathway? And first step is glucose 6-phosphate will be converted into 6-phosphogluconolate. Gluconolactone, 6-phosphogluconolactone. So in this first step here, G6P, that is glucose 6-phosphate, in the presence of G6PD will get converted into 6-phosphogluconolactone. In the presence of this enzyme, NADP gives NADPH plus H plus, and so the process occurs. So since this is the first step in PPP, that is pentose phosphate pathway, this enzyme is the rate determining enzyme, and it is also called as hexose monophosphate pathway. Why it is also called as hexose monophosphate pathway is glucose, as that is there are 6 glucose molecules here, so it is hexose, and there is 1 phosphate, so monophosphate. So that way, so for this reason it is called as hexose monophosphate shunt. So since this is the rate determining step, if there is deficiency of this enzyme because of any defective genes, if G6PD gets deficient, obviously all the subsequent products will get decreased, and most importantly the level of NADP H plus will also get decreased. So when G6PD get decreased, NADP H plus will also get decreased. There are many functions of NADP H plus inside a cell. So in this pentose phosphate pathway, NADP H plus plays a role in maintaining an intracellular component called as glutathione, which is present in the cell membrane, that is in a cell wall. So it maintains the level of glutathione. So what glutathione does is it prevents the peroxidation of lipid membrane. So it prevents this GSH glutathione prevents the peroxidation of lipids. That is, it doesn't allow any hydrogen peroxide like molecules or any reactive oxygen species to come into the cell and burst the cell. So once this enzyme, that is G6PD, is decreased, automatically NADP H plus decreases, automatically GSH level will be decreased, automatically peroxidation of lipids occurs. That is, in a cell membrane, that is in the lipid cell membrane, all the lipid bilayers will get breakdown, and and the reactive oxygen species like OH minus everything will come inside and it will burst the cell. So this what happens in G6PD deficiency. Out of all the cells in our body, RBCs are the cells which are greatly affected by this G6PD. So once this G6PD is decreased, all these will occur and peroxidation of lipid occurs, and once the reactive oxygen species enters the RBC, it will burst the RBCs. So hemoglobin will be released out, the level of hemoglobin also will get decreased, so hence hemolysis occurs here. So this what happens in G6PD. This is what happens when there is a deficient G6PD in RBCs. So there are many causes, many enzymatic causes for enzymatic causes for hemolytic anemia. One of the main primary cause of hemolytic anemia is G6PD deficiency.